So this is pretty spectacular. I love it. I love being out here camping and hanging out right here on the race course. It's pretty bitchin'. Been breathing a lot of dust though. The beard might actually get some color in it today. Might be a brown beard soon. I'm cutting this right now in the middle of the race, but what you're gonna see is our little adventure to get here. Our camp out last night that involved shenanigans and Skottles. Definitely involved Skottles. Got camp all set up, and we decided to jump in the Jeep and go find the race course. So we knew where we were going in the morning because it would be just before sunrise when we left camp. I think it's badass. Look at Fred here with his Coleman table. Clearly Fred doesn't know what a Skottle is.
But I know how to make a table.
Savage. Where's your Skottle at?
I left it at home.
Some overlander you are.
I know.
Skottle free over here. Oh.
Nor do I have a trasharoo.
You don't have a trasharoo? Trasharoos.
Yes, I do.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It's called Glad.
Ladies and gentlemen, the trasharoo is a pretty neat idea in theory. However, it does not, and I repeat, it does not hold up to the desert sun at all. Not even a little bit. And here's the thing that I've never understood about the trasharoo, and I'm going to tell you. Why on earth would I camp with a bait station attached to the back of my vehicle? Let's face it, you're basically baiting bears and raccoons and opossums and squirrels. You're baiting them. They're like, come on up here, I got a little feeder for you. Looks cool and it's convenient, but the plastic trash bag with the hatch closed on the 4Runner works pretty good. But let's talk about this cooler, this Igloo cooler. Have you heard of Yeti coolers, Fred?
Oh yes, I have.
You ain't shit unless you got a $400, $500 cooler. What are you cooking on the Skottle there, Fred?
The trick is to not overheat. So only cook very small portions of heat at a time.
Okay.
Because if you do not, you'll burn everything on the bottom.
We'll be using the Wild Zora Paleo Meals to go tonight. Looks like Summit Savory Chicken. And we'll be preparing this on the Skottle tonight because we're overlanding out in the desert. We're on very... I don't know, you know, guys, I don't know what the hell a Skottle is, but I've got some Lycamp 4 season, and this is performance mixture. This ain't your normal run-of-the-mill bullshit mixture. This is performance stuff. I've got my Sea to Summit sack. This is the sack I carry. I've carried this sack. I've carried this sack around a bit.
Wow, what a large blue sack you have.
Anyways, that's my sack. And then I got one of those. And this is a MSR Mountain Safety Research Wind Burner LOL. Wait.
Laughing out loud?
Does it really say LOL? No, fuck. I'm sorry, folks. 1.0 liters. But you know what? Overlanding is pretty much LOL. LOL. Because I don't have a Skottle. So I can't even overland. I mean, if I wanted to overland, they wouldn't let me. You go, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Where's your Skottle? I ain't got one. Well, you're not overlanding with us, bro. All right, then. Okay, so I've got here is this is a lime green, or I like to call it the key lime pie lighter from Bic. And I'm going to use this to light my fire this evening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the lid off. We're going to read the instructions, and I'm going to use my Petzl. I'm going to use my Petzl light. I'm going to use my Petzl light to read the instructions.
Which I have also.
Holy crap, we are so overlanding now. Let's find out how much water we should add. 1.5 cups. Now, 1.5 cups, that's 8 ounces. 8 plus 4 is 12. So we need 12 ounces of water. So, this has liters. This is liters. This is liters. Oh wait, no, there's an ounce. That's good because we don't do the metric system's a bit fucked. So, let's measure out 12 ounces of water. What do we drink when we're cooking? White Claw. Now, you want to spread the things apart, little indentations, and you're gonna pull the shot. You want to pull the shot off the shot. So you want to pull the oxygen absorber out of the shot. All right. Oh God, it smells so good right now. The Skottle is warming up. I've already pre-measured 12 ounces, right? So I'm going to go ahead and turn the gas on. It's very exciting stuff, guys. There's a little wire here and it turns red. Now it's turned red. I don't know if you can see this, but the wire has turned red. So I'm gonna install the lid and I'm gonna press down on the Coleman table. And guys, the Coleman table did not collapse when I pressed down firmly. So I'm gonna give this I'm gonna push this down and I'm gonna give it a half turn. We're gonna let this boil. Now we're gonna crank the fire up. Hear that? It's cranked up. So while we get her going, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off and take a little sip of White Claw. Fred, what are you cooking over there on your Skottle?
Oh, I'm just warming up some green chili and beans.
And you made that from scratch, and the chilies came from the garden?
Of course. No, I drove to Hatch.
Did you make an overlanding trip to get the Hatch green chilies?
You know, that's kind of funny you mentioned that. I went to Las Cruces and did some wheeling.
All off-road, right?
Oh, no, hell no. I run up Tabasco Falls.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, and this. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. And then on the top, we made some snacks, pretzels and such.
You can see it's boiling right now. We are so rugged right now, Fred. We got the head of steam. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the head of steam has appeared. Stand by. Shut her down. We're shutting her down. We are shutting her down. We are shutting her down. I'm doing the 16th turn on the Skottle. And I'm going to go ahead and turn my headlight on so I don't miss. No GPS here. We are old school. We use maps.
Star maps.
Of paper. And now I'm adding 12 ounces of the finest boiled water you can have. Pro tip. I'm going to give you a pro tip right here. See this here? This is going to help you out immensely. Close the gap. Close the gap. And then we shut her down. And then we'll just lean this up against the Skottle. There's 3 things you need to know about overlanding. Campfire, Skottles, and Toyota. Overlanding, and we have a small amount of gas. I'm just gonna pour a small here. This is stuff left over from this is left over from Mojave Road when we did some really hardcore overlanding, and we need to get rid of it because I drive a Toyota 4Runner, and I don't know if you guys know how much a high performance vehicle that is, but it requires fresh gas. What you want to make sure is you don't step in the gas when you're preparing the firewood for
Don't step in it. In other
full ignition. So now you want to let that marinate for a bit. Okay, first and foremost, you want to go ahead and take this back over to the trailer, the overland trailer, and which is over there, but we're gonna put it over here, just pretend. Bush twig. We're gonna get it going. We're gonna get it going, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna introduce the crown of thorns to the gas, and voila, that's how you start a very overlandy fire. All right. I've got my Skottle prepared meal. Very good. That is very good. Fred, bring your spaghetti and meatballs over here.
I gotta keep the bugs out. I will shortly. I'm still cooking because I can't do it fast.
That's free range chicken.
Free range meatballs.
That's good. That's good. Oh, like camping or something.
I wish I could fit 37s on there, but the suspension won't allow it.
I don't know. That thing's pretty perfect.
No, it rubs. It's not perfect at all.
Rubs with 35s?
Yeah. Yep. Oh, and also,
It's pretty.
the front drive shaft rubs the fucking transmission case. Yeah, that's a big issue. Huge
It's
issue.
a Jeep thing.
And believe it or not, it doesn't rub when you lift up the driver's side. You would think it would. Twisting down this way, it's the other way. You pull up the driver's side up high, and that
passenger side?
drive shaft goes whoop right into the T case, or right into the transmission. Why are these goods? Why are these?
Well, folks, the Wild Zora was a very good meal. It's time to do the dishes now. All right, seems like I'm always making coffee in my videos, so I must like coffee. Slept really good. Coyotes were howling, and I had a hoot owl right outside my tent somewhere. Brushed up. Take a little bit of water, pour it in the wind burner stove. Take a little water for myself. Get my paper filter out. Gotta fold the edges so once it's wet with grounds, the grounds don't blow through the filter. That's always frustrating. So what I'm doing here now is I'm rinsing the filter so it'll kind of get the filter wet, get it to kind of conform to the vessel there, and it also preheats my cup. So I kind of kill a bunch of birds with one stone. It's a whole method to make coffee right here. It's a bit ridiculous, but it's worth it. So I'm refilling the wind burner with what? 16 ounces of water, 16.9 I believe those bottles are. And we'll we'll go ahead and boil that. While that's boiling, I'll break down my tent. Take that water that I rinsed the filter with and toss that to the weeds. Pretty good coffee. That's one of those limited time deals from Trader Joe's, and it was a really good light roast. Had kind of a chocolatey taste to it. I found it quite enjoyable. I bought one more bag, and they'll probably discontinue it soon. So here we go. We'll break down the old tent and make coffee at the same time. A little multitasking. So we've got about 30 minutes to wrap it up before we head towards the track. So I like to wet the grounds and get them to bloom up a little bit and then let them set for a minute or two. So I just drop a little bit of water on it and set it off to the side and continue putting the tent away. Kind of works out well. Delish. That's good. Okay, fine. It turns out that 4 liters not nearly as high performance as I might have stated the night before. We'll just go ahead and dump the rest of this in there. Coyotes this morning?
No, a couple times.
There was fucking owl. We had an owl hanging out all night. He was, hoo, hoo, hoo. They follow me around, I guess. I've had this trailer for quite some time, and it's been behind 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th vehicle that's been behind, so it's been around a bit. It rides pretty rough, and I broke leaf springs one time, but it's got a ton of miles on it. I've slept in this thing a lot.
Pro.
Look at that trailer flat.
Look at that.
It's very overlanding. All right, we just rolled up to the track. Well, track, but that's where the cars are gonna go by right here. This is the track here, and they started racing at what, 7:15?
Yeah. Yeah, they're on their way right now.
So should be
This is mile marker 68, 69 or something like that.
pretty cool. Listen to those things.
Look at unlimited, baby. As much power as you want.
Back up, behind!
So rad. Brakes. And throttle. See that?